This lesson is going to review prepositional phrases. First of all, let's take a look at what a preposition is. A preposition relates the noun or pronoun that follows it to another word in the sentence. Here is a chart of common prepositions. This chart does not cover all of the prepositions, but it does include some of the more common ones. You're going to notice that a lot of these are those shorter little words that you weren't really sure what to do with. They're not nouns, they're not verbs, they're not adjectives, they're not adverbs. They're prepositions. You may also notice that prepositions tend to come in pairs, which should help you start to learn them. For instance, above is a preposition. So if you know that above is a preposition, then you should also know that below is a preposition. They're opposite pairs. Let's look at another opposite pair. If I told you that over is a preposition, then you could tell me that its opposite, under, is also a preposition. So really, as you start to learn and to memorize prepositions, you can think of them as, oftentimes, as pairs of opposites, and it will help you to remember them twice as quickly, at least for the ones that have opposite pairs. If you take a look at this chart, and why I said this chart is not complete, it doesn't have all of the prepositions, you will see that in is a preposition, but off does not appear on the list. Off is an example in some cases of a preposition. So this chart is not complete, but it gets you off to a good start as you begin learning about prepositions and how to recognize them. Okay, so now we know what a preposition is, let's talk about objects of the preposition. An object of the preposition is a noun or pronoun that follows the preposition. So let's look at this first phrase, above the desk. Above is a preposition, so we continue on into the sentence to find a noun or pronoun that follows it. That would be desk. So desk is the object of the preposition. Let's look at that next phrase, through the dark woods and fields. Through is a preposition. We need to keep going until we find a noun. Woods is the object of the preposition. But notice we have the conjunction and in this example. So this phrase actually has two objects of the preposition. Both woods and also the word fields. They are both objects of the preposition. So be on the lookout when you find your noun that is the object of the preposition. Check to make sure that the word and or isn't after it. If so, a good chance that you actually have two objects for that preposition. The final thing to look at is a prepositional phrase. A prepositional phrase contains the preposition, we know how to find those are words like the ones from the chart, the object of the preposition, that's that noun that follows it somewhere, and the modifier of the object, or objects. Modifier is just another fancy word for adjectives. So it might include descriptive adjectives, or it could include the articles a, and the. Let's take a look at two example sentences to find the prepositional phrases, and we're going to break them down. The rocket soars into the stratosphere. Your first goal is to find the preposition. Let's take a moment to look at that, see if you can find the preposition. I'm hoping that you said that into is a preposition. Okay, so your next step then is to look after the preposition for the very first noun, person, place, thing, or idea that you run into. So is the a noun? Nope, the is not a noun. Stratosphere, is that a noun? Yes, it's a place. So stratosphere is the object of the preposition. So now you need to identify the prepositional phrase. Well, the prepositional phrase begins at the preposition, ends at the object of the preposition. That includes everything in the middle. So the prepositional phrase for this sentence is into the stratosphere. Let's take a look at another example. What will this mission teach us about Earth's lone satellite? Again, step 1, find the preposition. Go ahead and take a moment to do that now. I hope that you said the preposition is about. Step 2, find the object of the preposition. I hope you thought about this carefully. Did you say satellite? If so, you were correct. Some of you may have said that Earth's is the object of the preposition. Notice that Earth is a possessive, and so it's actually an adjective describing the satellite. So you need to keep going. Lone is a describing word for the satellite, so we have to keep going until we hit that noun. That noun is satellite. So that's the object of the preposition. And of course, then our prepositional phrase is about Earth's lone satellite. Start with the preposition. Keep going until you get to the end of the object of the preposition. And that's where you stop.